guys, welcome to this week's of What's in the Bag. So it is going to be a little different this week. You can't see behind the bag right now, but I already opened and reviewed all the Star Wars stuff for May 4th. So I'm not going to review it again or reopen it somehow. So there's a little bit less to open this week. However, I'm still going to do a retro pop and retro Star Wars review for this, just to keep it going. However, let's get into unboxing, or unbagging. So first off, we got Bounty Hunters War Alpha, or War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha. Read this last night. It's kind of cool to see Boba Fett in action. So basically, he gets a black suit. Or he dyes his suit black, which was something really cool that I didn't expect to see. And it's just a really, really cool look to it. And he goes by Django in it, and it's literally because Han's having complications in the carbonite. Next is Star Wars Adventures number 4. That was pretty okay. Just kind of still treading water, getting ready for what looks to be like a showdown between the Nile and the Jedi Padawans. The kid that's following the Nile had tried to make his first kill, but it didn't work out because this is more kid-friendly. But yeah, so let me go ahead and move those over there. Out of the two, I gotta say I like War of the Bounty Hunters the most. Next, we got the original Green Hornet series. This was gifted to me by a friend. That looks like, I think it's supposed to be a bootleg. So yeah, it's pretty cool. For the Hot Wheel, we got the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Torino. And then for Marvel, I was given this as a gift too, otherwise I would have gotten the X-Men wave. It is the Civil Warrior, which I am really excited to get, don't get me wrong. Just got it sooner than I thought I would. For the Pokemon knockoff, we got Heracross. Let me put him over here. We finally got Gozer for Ghostbusters. So Ghostbusters is finally done. And we got Cup for Transformers. I am kind of axing the War for Cybertron stuff just for now, just so that way I can keep up with all the Studio Series stuff. And finally, I could not find I could not find Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z, so it's all Magic this week. We got one of the special Keldium packs, regular, and then a special Strixhaven pack. So let me lay that down and show you guys what we are looking at. So I did want to include all the other stuff that I got this week in on this. So as you can see, we do have the Pop, the Star Wars figure, and the Lego set that I built all up here as well. Again, for those three, the Lego Star Wars live stream has all of them reviewed. I also have hidden back here Thrawn Ascendancy, Greater Good. Just started reading that about 2 days ago, so I can't really give you a review, but I did give a review of Alphabet Squadron, Victory's Price, on the live stream as well, if you guys want to check that out. So yeah, let's move on. So of course, as always, the next step is the card opening. So I'm going to do basic Keldium first, and then I'll do the specialty, and then I'll do the Strixhaven. So let's go ahead and do that and see if we got anything. I'm opening the pack behind the camera, so that way you guys don't have to see that ugliness. Got Wings of the Cosmos, Brian Barrow Intruder, Tuskegee Firewalker, Mammoth Growth, Elder Fang Disciple, Serves Packmates, Open the Omen Paths, Frostpeak Yeti, Jarl the Forsaken, Raven Wings, Rune of Sustenance, Weathered Runestone, Litjara Mirlake. Our rare is Dragonkin Berserker. Or Berserker. I said Berserker like it was a you know. And then a Volatile Forge and an empty card. Get the Special Caldium open. Alright. Our art card is a Corvali, God of Kinship. Got Arctic Tree Line, Disdainful Stroke, Scorn Effigy, Behold the Multiverse, Augury Raven, Throne Mantle Striker, Return Upon the Tide, Turgid Shadow, Blood Sky Berserker. Our rare is Hengate Pathway. And then we got a Spirit of the Alderguard. Let me see if that is not a foil, but this one is Poison the Cup. Alright, and there's a little mini game card. Alright. Now let's do Strixhaven. I don't know if this one guarantees a foil in every pack and a possible mythical every pack. But let's see. We got Pest. Somehow everything else was reversed. Yes, our art card is Dragon's Guard Elite. Then we got Forest, Introduction of Annihilation, Enthusiastic Study, Twin Scroll Shaman, Make Your Mark, Relic Sloth, Illustrious Historian, Excavated Wall, Thunderous Orator, our mythical, there I called it, Ecological Appreciation, ooh, and our rare, full art, Electrolyze. And our reverse, or not reverse, foil is Lord Hold Campus. So very nice pull out of that. Let's go on and look at the toys. Alright guys, so for the new toys, we got the Demon Dog, we got Gozer, we got Civil Warrior and Cup, and then for the retros, we got Grogu, and we got Bo-Katan. So how we're going to do this is we're going to do the two retros first, then I'm going to do Civil Warrior, then Gozer, then the entire Ghostbusters line with the Demon Dog, and then Cup. So let's get to it. So this little gem is awesome. Little quick 360 of them and everything. Great, great mold. Very repetitive mold when it comes to it. Because they do use it a lot, but it's always just for Baby Yoda. Sorry for the crash right there. That was actually the Mandalorian pop I have falling. Probably worried that I'm going to hurt its son. But no, this is the force-using one. Really, really loose bobble. And is about 3.5 inches tall. I do really like this little figurine. I did actually pre-order it because I thought that was going to be hard to get. And I really do like it. So I will say, Baby Yoda is a 5 out of 5 when it comes to pops. So let's check out the next one. Alright, and here's Bo-Katan's review. So, this figure was actually, I think, either 1 week or 2 weeks before I actually started doing these reviews was when I picked it up. But I figured I'd cover it because she is actually a very cool figure. So she does come with 4 accessories. If we strip the accessories off right now. Which is her 2 blaster pistols that look exactly like this. Her jetpack. And her helmet. There we go. Her helmet does go down for the view thingy. Can't think of the technical name. And her sculpt, especially her face sculpt, is pretty spot on. Very nice look to it. So really quick, let's do posability. So arms able to go all the way around. Elbows can move in. Hands can twist, so can elbows. She can bend up and down. Her legs go out like so. And then can knee down, and her feet can move as well. So let's get all the accessories back on her really quick, and then we'll measure her and rank her. So there's that. And where did I put my ruler? There I did. She is about 5.5 inches tall. But yeah, very cool figure. That was the retro review for this, so let's get into the new figure. So I do want to do a disclaimer that usually I don't like getting figures before I wrap up the review, or I mean the last Build-A-Figure, but this was given to me by a friend, so I figured that I might as well review it. So this is Civil Warrior, who is basically a crossover between Iron Man and Captain America. He's from the Marvel Conquest of Champions line. And before we do maneuverability and sculpting and stuff, let's measure him out since I got the ruler in my hand right now. He is a little bit over 6 inches. But yeah, his accessory that he came with is this shield, which has an arc reactor in the middle and is still treated like Cap's shield. Let's take that off him really quick so we can do maneuverability. Head moves fairly well. Arms as well. And then legs. That's how they move. And then we got the feet that can go like that. And yeah. So figure's very bulky and actually really nice. I really like it. I've been waiting for this figure forever, ever since I unlocked him in Conquest of Champions. But yeah, very nice. Out of 10, I give the figure a 9 out of 10. It's basically everything that I wanted. I actually will change it. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure. The only thing is the shield is a little hard to get on, but that's perfect because usually when they do the shields like that, the loose joint or the joint gets loose and then it's hard for it to keep on. So yeah, that's our Captain America, aka the Civil Warrior. Let's move on to Gozer. Alright, and here is our Gozer review. This figure's actually kind of small compared to other stuff as you saw earlier, but it is at like 5.5 inches, just like Bo-Katan was. So average, I feel like woman figure size. Not saying that in a bad way, but it feels like most women figures are about 5.5 inches. So, quick little turnaround. I actually don't really care for this figure other than just to finish off the set. Here's the maneuverability. Kind of just feels like a... I don't want to say a cheap way of just wrapping it up, but like compared to the rest of the figures in the wave, this one kind of just feels like it was checked out. But yeah, and just kind of not as fun as the other figures are, or like the sculpt. Like the sculpt's okay, I want to say, but just it doesn't really look like that good of a toy compared to the rest of the wave. She does get force lightning with her hands, which we'll check that out on Instagram instead of here, just because the switching out takes a while. But yeah, that's her. Let's look at the rest of the wave and the Build-A-Figure. Also for Gozer, I forgot to rank her. She's about a 2 out of 10, honestly. Little disappointing of a figure. But we got the Demon Dog, which will be out of 15 since it's a Build-A-Figure, and I will tell you now, it's about a 13 out of 15. It's really nice, really hefty, really big. Its length, since it's a lot taller, is about 7 inches, or it stands on all fours, I should say. Then 3.5 inches for height. But yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoy it. Posability is very good, but that's usual for Build-A-Figures because you get all that extra articulation and detail and stuff like that. So altogether, the Demon Dog's good. Now let's talk about the wave as a whole. I don't know if they're going to be doing another wave, you know, where they are in their, like, gray suits, or if they have the female Ghostbusters or something. But I will give this wave kind of out of 7. Actually, let's do it out of 10, just because it'll be a lot easier to explain. I give it about a 5 out of 10. And while I enjoyed most of these figures minus 1, the fact that 4 of them are literally the exact same thing, just a different name tag and head, and kind of a different extra accessory that comes with it, it kind of defeats the purpose after a while. Excuse me for my yawn. But yeah, it's just, I mean, the highlight of this, honestly, it was cool when I got Winston first, but it was refreshing when I got Donna Barrett, and then Gozer was kind of just sad to end up on. However, this dog is my favorite part. It looks amazing. So I will rank the figures here. So number 1 is the dog. Number 2 is Donna. Numbers 3 through 6 are all the Ghostbusters, because, like I said, they're basically the same. And then number 7 is Gozer. So yeah, this Demon Dog's ranking is 13 out of 15, like I said. So let's move on to Cup, which will be our last. Alright, and finally, here's Cup. So, as usual, these are my first impressions of the characters, so they're not going to be 100% accurate in the transformation, although I think I did pretty good on this one. But yeah, so he's a futuristic pickup. He's looking pretty nice. Love the coloring on it, and looks pretty accurate from the movie. Just quick 360 of that. Very nice for a deluxe figure. So yeah, let's transform them out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pop the hands out. Not take them completely off, but pop them out. I accidentally did that. And I'm doing it again with the other hand. So the reason why that is because these little pigs that they go into are actually square, and you're fitting a square into a circle. So that's why. But then you're going to want to roll these back and then fold these back. And then after that, you can bring the feet up. And then you're going to pull these forward, which have his wheels. You're going to realign the feet, or the elbow, or the knees, and then reclip in. Then you're going to roll the feet forward. Next is you want to get the hands out, or the arms, and you roll that up to make sure that that's complete. And then you bring this chassis piece back, and you fold in the tires, and then roll down his arms. And then you want to take this chassis piece, close it, put it there, rotate his head around, and there you have Cup. So let's do a measurement now that we got him up. Cup is approximately 5 inches tall. So a lot of 5-inch figures today. His accessories are this little walkie and a gun. Let's put them in his hands really quick, just so you guys can get a look. And yeah, there we go. So quick 360 of them. And let's show off his arms. So his arms are supposed to clip in here. It's not always reliable, but yeah, so his arms can go around, up and down, usual jazz. Twist his head, can go around and kind of move like that. Legs, he's able to do splits. He's also able to bend like so. So there we go. And then we bring that down, and here we go. So, looking at Cup, with an easier transformation than last week, everything like that. I'm giving him out of 10 a 8. So a lot better reviews than last week. The only downside was Gozer. So yeah, let's wrap this. Alright guys, if you want to see any of these in nice cool poses and standing with other figures and stuff like that, make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is also It's That Nerd Ryan. Also, make sure you follow me on all my other social media and like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. So, I will say, out of everything, my favorite this week has to be the Civil Warrior. I know that I didn't show the rankings of the Clone Trooper or the Val Pop, but they did not come close to the Civil Warrior. So yeah, Civil Warrior is this toy of the week. Alright, thank you guys for watching. It's That Nerd Ryan signing off, telling you we are all collectors on the inside.